is Mindo Numbers Game. Mindo Numbers Game is a great game for instilling the love for maths and calculation in children. If your child thinks that maths is work, you need to get Mindo's Numbers Game. If you want your children to be analytical, you need Mindo Numbers Game. The most important thing is Mindo Numbers Game is a great way to instill some powerful leadership skills into children. It helps children to make good decisions, strategize, and to think of ways to win in life. So if you want creativity and innovation plus number fun, please get Mindo Numbers. This is the Mindo Numbers Game board. Once you open the package, you find the board. Then you find two cups with two dices in one, with a dice in one. Then you find these six, or what you call pebbles, for play. They are all stuffed inside this bag. This is the rule for Mindo Numbers Game. Now for the setup for Mindo Numbers Game, it's pretty simple. You have these colors, 4 of each go to a player. Mindo is not set up that 4 persons on this side, this and this can play the game, or 2 persons opposite each other can play the game, or even 3 persons. So it could be 2 persons, 3 persons, 4 persons, or 2 teams, 3 teams, 4 teams can play Mindo Numbers Game. It's just a game to enjoy as you're calculating. Now if you notice here, you find that there are different colors. You find that you have green, yellow, you have red, that's blue, you have blue and red. And each of the players actually have 4 of these pebbles. Let's say this is team A here. Team A has yellow, and so yeah, team A has 4 yellow pebbles. Team B has red yellow pebbles. Team C has 4 green pebbles. Team D has 4 blue pebbles. So everything they're going to do is dependent on these dices. Now let's say team A plays this. What you see here is 4 and 7. What team A will do is dependent on the action dice. This is the action dice. Team B, in the aspects of teams playing, this person by the right plays this to tell him what to do. So let's say this is here. This is actually minus in Mindo, and the higher number is subtracted from, or the higher. So if you see this, it means 7 minus 4, and the answer is 3. So it means team A will count from here. 1, 2, 3. So let's say team B is playing. Team C will give what to play. So team B plays this, 8 and 3. Team C gives the person what to do. Very good. By the way, if you check here, you will see these are descriptions of what to do in Mindo. This is add, subtract, divide, multiply, play numbers separately, and square one. So if you look here, you will see this is play numbers separately. This gives the option for the player to play the numbers with 2 different pebbles. So he counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he takes another pebble and counts 1, 2, 3. Remember that Mindo, it's all connected. So these players are supposed to run round. For example, let's say this red one keeps getting numbers. To run round, he will get here, enter the second level, go round, enter the third, till here. This is the winner spot. Another way to make sure his pebbles leave very fast is if he's counting, and some people have counted and dropped. Let's say he got up to 5, or let's say this person here got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. If he plays and has a number that is 17 and lands on this one goes back, and the person enters the winner spot. That's for example, by the way. So let's keep playing. Now it's Team C's turn. Team C gets 9 and 2. In Mindo, once you see 10 beside this figure is 9. But if you see 7 beside this figure is 6. So we are not confused. So The next person, which is Team D, plays, and this is plus. So it means that Team C will play 9 plus 2, 11. So Team C will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So for Team D takes the numbers dice and throws. And Team A gives him what to do. So it's 8 minus 5 and it's 3. So he plays 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. With this, you have a lot of dice playing, and children can make decisions. Can I have all my dice running? Can I not have some dice running? But there's an interesting thing. Mindo can give you these numbers. 0 and 0 means you're not playing anything. Mindo can even give you 7 times 0, which is nothing, and the player plays nothing. It's an aspect of frustration. But Mindo can give you high marks, like square 1, and a child can get 10, and somebody can say square 10, and the child will count 100, which may bring him very closer to the winning spot. So in life, we have some speed and we have some slowdown. Mindo teaches children to be able to manage both sides. Now we are on the setup for 2 persons playing of Mindo game. I'm going to start. I have the yellow and blue pebble, and the opposite player has green and red pebble. So I play 8 and 2, my number. She gives me what to do. 8 plus 2 is 10. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you play. Oh, 10 and 0. Oh, 10 divided by 0. Mathematically, it should be definite, but children will not understand, so you give them 10. Count 10. Okay. Five minus 0 is what? It's 5. So I decide whether I want to bring out another or to still count with my 1. In this case, I want to bring out another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My strategy is to have a lot of pebbles running so that I can get a hit at my opponent's pebbles. This is square numbers, so I tell my opposite player now to square 1. It is my decision to tell her the one to square. So I say square 5. She has decided to bring out another. So it is 25. 5 squared is 25. Okay, so it's my turn. 11. 2 plus 9 is 11. So I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Remember, when a player is playing, the other person by the right side in terms of team play, or the opposing player, plays the action dice to give the player what to do. So this is plus. 10 plus 3 is 13. So plus, I have 10 plus 4. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now she'll be strategizing to get a number that can hit mine so that her number will go very fast. So I tell her square 1. In this, I am slowing down her game because if I have told her to square 10, she will count 100 and probably enter the winner's spot. When I want to slow down, that's my strategy. So Mindo can help a child to strategize to win. So square 1, please. Play numbers separately. Okay, I have to be careful here because she may hit me. So I have to see if I will be able to. I bring out another one to be able to chase her, and I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, use this one to count 3. In this one, you can use different pebbles to count the numbers. Divided by 3. This is very interesting. The division and mode is a very interesting part of Mindo game. Now 7 divided by 3 is 2 remaining 1. That's what children will tell you. But we use this particular function to teach children approximation in mathematics. So remaining 1, you can't throw the 1 away in real life. So what do you do to it? You add 0 to the 1 and divide it by 3. So when you add 0, it becomes 10. 10 divided by 3 is 3. So it means that the answer is 2.3. Now in Mindo, when the decimal point is below, number of the decimal point is below 5, we count the number before it. But when the decimal point is up to 5 and above, we approximate it as 1. So in this instance, the answer is 2.3. So what do? We count 2. So she will count 2. 1, 2. This is play numbers separately. So I have 8 and 5. But I have the option of adding, of playing with 1. So it's 13. Because she has a game here and I have 1 here, I have to try and see if I can hit her pebble and go to the winner spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Mindo is a number of strategizing and thinking of how to win. So to do a good strategy, if I give her square, this means square numbers. If I say square 6, she will run away very fast. And if I say, I have to check before telling her to square 2 to make sure she's not killing any of my pebbles. So I look at it and I say, please, would you square 2?
2 times 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
6 plus 1. 7. I don't have any game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do? I play with this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because I want to strategically be positioned behind her. Square 1. So is that 6 or 9?
No,
It's 6. Can you square 4? 16. 16.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
In this case, she tried to see if she can crush my pebble, but she did not. Very soon we're going to round up, but this is how interesting it is. It's not just calculation, it is also strategizing. I have an interesting game here. I got 10 and 0 and she gave me multiplication. In other words, 10 times 0 is 0 and it means I'm not playing anything. This is the frustration point in Mindo, but it also helps to balance the game and the children learn how to take very low moments in life, and when they have speedy times, they know how to also run very speedy. Mindo is a life skills game plus a numbers game. I want to say thank you very much for listening.